Hey guys, it's Frank from Cruising with Wheels. Have you ever been in a store shopping and someone asks you a question because they think you work there? I'm sure it's happened to a lot of you people. But then they cop an attitude when you tell them that you don't work there. Find out how we deal with this at home and on a cruise ship. In this episode, Frank pushes back. This is just way too funny, and it happens to us all the time. Now, when I was working, and again, I was in retail, so I worked in department stores, specialty stores, drug stores. I was always dressed. So, yeah, I could kind of see that. You know, I would go to our local supermarket, Wegmans, let's say after work, and I would be in a suit and tie. But there I am with my, shopping cart, or I'm carrying my little basket, and I'm shopping, and I'm looking at stuff, and inevitably somebody would come up and say, excuse me, can you tell me where the pork and beans are? And I would be like, let's see. I think they might be in aisle 14. And then they would go, what do you mean you think? My God, you work here, don't you? And you don't even know? What's wrong with you? And I would be like, I'm sorry, but I don't work here. And they'd still be like, what? Oh, please. And I'm like, no, seriously, I don't work here. I'm just shopping. Oh, you're so stupid. And they would walk off. And I would be like, oh my God, here I'm trying to help, right? And, they don't have their listening ears on when you say, I'm sorry, but I don't work here. And that would happen all the time, no matter where I was. Shopping for groceries, into a store, shopping for clothes, wherever I was, wherever I went, I kind of got the, they assumed I worked there. And that I can understand. Because inevitably, when anyone sees a guy, 6'2", in a suit and tie, they're thinking, oh, he looks like he works here. He looks like he's in charge. I'm going to go ask him. But when the 6'2" guy says to you, I'm sorry, I don't work here. How about, oh, I'm sorry, but thanks anyways. No, they cop 9 times out of 10. Apparently we've got an attitude that we're being nasty and we're not being helpful. It's just crazy. Now, this happens to Kevin as well. And he's not in a suit and tie. He's never been in a suit and tie. He's always out, and he's either, in his jeans and sneakers, or his shorts and flip-flops, and it still happens to him. Again, he goes out and he does our Sunday shopping at the grocery store, and, he's busy, putting stuff in the cart, and he's ordering deli, and he's, looking at the bread, and, and he gets the, excuse me, I can't find the toilet paper. Where's the toilet paper? You work here, right? And and Kevin does his looks down at himself with the no, I don't work here, but I think it's over in 8A. And again, they cop an attitude with him. It's apparent he doesn't work there. Pretty much most stores and I'm sure you would all agree with me, but most grocery stores, department stores now, all these chain stores have come up with a uniform. Now, when I was at Burlington Coat Factory toward the end, they were adopting the khaki pants and short sleeve black knit shirt with the Burlington Coat Factory logo on it. Or in Wegmans, they've got the blue t-shirts. Wegmans. Okay, he's there in his jeans, his sneakers, a t-shirt, and a winter coat with a basket of food. Obviously doesn't work there. But they don't care. He's just being rude. And he just won't help that lady find the toilet paper. God, what is wrong with him? But it really cracks me up because he's the one that most looks like he doesn't work anywhere. So, but there was one really crazy story, and it happened last week, and that's what kind of prompted me to do this video. Now, he went over to the post office, and he goes over to the post office about every other day. He wants to check our Cruising with Wheels post office box. Now, it's still a little chilly. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, as I am doing this video, okay, it's May. I am looking out my window. It's snowing. I'm dying here. I'm looking. Yeah, it's May in Rochester, upstate New York, Rochester, New York. It is snowing out. What is the heck? Yesterday it was 60. Today it is below freezing. It is snowing. I don't know what's going on. I digress. Anyways, so yeah, he's got his coat on, his jeans, his sneakers. He's running. Now, when you walk into our post office, there's the giant vestibule. Okay, and it has all the post office boxes. And he goes in and he's got our key to the post office box on his car key ring. And he goes and he opens it and he pulls all the stuff out. And you know, Kevin loves to kind of stand there and he's going through what's in the mailbox. So this guy walks in. Now, on one of the walls next to all the post office boxes, there's 2 drops. And there's a big sign above each drop. And one sign says, stamped envelope drop. And the other one says, package drop. Okay, so the guy walks in, and he looks at Kevin, who's standing there, you know, going through the mail, going crap, junk, you know, whatever they've shoved in there. And the guy says, excuse me, and he's holding a whole bunch of envelopes, stamped envelope. Do you know where I dropped these? So, you know, usual Kevin would have said, can't you read? Right there. Stamped envelope drop. But he didn't. He was being a good boy that day. And he said, yeah, over here, right here at the end, it says, where it says envelope drop. Thank you. So the guy goes over and he drops all the envelopes in the slot. So Kevin's still going through the crap mail. And so the guy comes over and he goes, I need a receipt. And Kevin said, I'm sorry, excuse me? I need a receipt for this. And Kevin says, well, okay, I don't work here. Yes, you do. You work here. Don't tell me you don't work here. You have a key. Kevin says, yeah, I have a key to my post office box. I'm just here checking my mail. I have to have a receipt. I need a receipt. You need to get me a receipt. So Kevin was like, well, if you needed a receipt, dude, you should have gone inside the post office and waited in line to get to a counter to give them your mail to get whatever receipt you needed. But that you didn't say that. You know, I don't work here. You said you wanted to drop your envelope, so I told you where to go. Right there. Package, envelope. I need a receipt, and I need one now. So I don't know what your problem is, but I'm going to report you. And Kevin's like, go right ahead. I don't work here. You have keys. Don't tell me. You're in and out of these boxes. He goes, I'm only in and out of mine. He goes, and according to your theory, whoever has keys works here. I see that you have keys. Don't you work here? What's wrong with you? This is outrageous. I need to get a receipt. You have a nasty attitude. I'm going in to report you. So the guy storms off. He opens the door to the main post office, and Kevin can hear him screaming, this guy out here won't give me a receipt. I want to report him. And Kevin is laughing like, what is wrong with these people? How do I encounter these whack jobs? I'm just here at the post office getting my mail. What am I, surrounded by some crazy neon aura? Cuckoo birds follow me, apply here to irritate me? My God, I just left the house 5 minutes ago to get the mail, and already it's starting. That was like the funniest story, swear to God. But I have to tell you that this also happens on the cruise ships. It does. And again, crew members, those of you who have cruised, those of you who have not, I'm sure have seen our videos and have looked for cruises online, know that all the crew members are in their uniforms. Whether the officers are in their white uniforms or at night they're dressed blues, during the day they're in their casual short sleeve, but they're marked. Now Kevin is in his flip-flops and shorts. Now normally, crew members look like this. And you know that they're crew members. And Kevin's running around the ship, generally looking like this. He's just a passenger. He's running around, taking pictures, having his ice cream. He's at the ice cream machine. Aren't people wondering why this crew member is at the ice cream machine like every hour on the hour? But inevitably, Kevin gets, the passenger, excuse me, can you tell me where La Cucina, what deck La Cucina is? And Kevin will be like, let's see, hold on. What ship am I on? I think it's on deck 8. I think if you go to the, again he gets the, don't you know? I mean, my God, you work here. And Kevin's like, no, I don't. I'm a passenger. Well, it says so right on your shirt, NCL. And of course, Kevin is wearing his NCL pink hoodie. But with that, he's wearing a goofy t-shirt and shorts and flip-flops and doesn't look like any crew member anywhere on the ship. And again, they're copping an attitude. It's like, I'm a passenger, I'm a guest just like you, but I think it's, you go to deck 8, you can probably grab the elevators. And they look at him like, am I being punked? Are you punking me? Is there a camera here? I know you work here. I see you all over the ship. And he goes, yeah, I'm a passenger on vacation. So yeah, I'm all over the ship. Yeah, but you're taking pictures. Yeah, we're vloggers. Yeah, but we're just like you, trying to enjoy a vacation. As you can see, I'm in my shorts and flip-flops. And they're like, and they're not believing him. They're not believing him at all. And they're like, they're giving him the old sly look like, I know you're lying. And I don't know whether I should go to guest services and report you. Because I think you're just lying to me. You're not doing your job. I'm going to go report you. And everybody wants to report us. I swear to God. I don't understand this. And of course we're like, go, have fun, report us. We don't work here. Screw you. And they're like, oh, you wait. You're on report. You are on report. This will not go well for you. And we're like, that's nice. Go report. Stand in that long line at guest services. Go for it. And it's funny because when these people do go to report us, like back at the post office when the guy was reporting Kevin, and he's saying, the guy out there, the bald guy in the glasses, and they're like looking, and they're like, we don't have anyone working today that's you're reporting bald glasses, description. No one is here that works here. And then they're like, you're lying. You're just trying to protect him. And like, oh my God, dude, nobody works here. Okay, nobody. And I have had that happen at my job where a customer has come to me as the manager to report someone, and it turned, and I'm like, who? And they're describing them. It's a lady. She's about in her 50s. She's got blonde hair, and it's all twisted up in a bun. She's got glasses. She's wearing a long coat, and I'm like, a long coat? And they'll be like, yeah, her over there. That's her. I want to report her. And I'll be like, that's a customer. That's a customer. She doesn't work for me. What? No, I want to report her. And I'm like, she doesn't work for me. She's a customer. What are you not getting? So I just always wonder. I mean, because I know that if I was in a store going, excuse me, can you tell me where this is? And they went, I'm sorry, I really don't know. I don't work here. I would be like, oh, I'm sorry. You look so nice and official. Okay, thanks anyways. You would expect that most people would do that, would say that. But in 9 out of 10 times, they don't. They're nasty, they're rude, they're irritated with us because we don't work there. Would be nice, according to these people, to work at all these places and collect all those paychecks. But that is not the case. So I just wanted to throw that out. I am dying to know from all of you how many of you have experienced the same things that we have, where we're in stores and people think we work there, and what the reaction was when you told them, sorry, I don't work here. Let me know, comment below. Thanks for joining me in this episode of Frank Pushes Back. I want to remind all of you that we are also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And if you're watching this video on YouTube and you're not a regular family member of Cruising with Wheels, please hit that subscribe button. And also that little bell will give you alerts every time one of our videos goes live. We do videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And yep, Frank Pushes Back is on today. You know what's coming next Saturday. Yep, Frank's Cooking Corner. Yep, we're going to do Frank Pushes Back followed by Frank's Cooking Corner. And I want to thank all of you for joining me today. And on behalf of Kevin and myself from Cruising with Wheels, I want to remind all of you, travel safe and cruise often.